Hello? Can I hear myself? I can. Oh, I almost muted the microphone. I want to mute the stream. Dangerous. Well, it's Tuesday. It feels like it's been like a month since I streamed, and I am super tired for some reason, so we'll see how this even goes. I don't have any water either. Alright, well, we're gonna see how this goes. I also forgot to... Well, I was gonna say I forgot to change the recording quality. But I think the quality is getting low enough that I actually just want to not go any lower until I know. So my plan was to just every day I would bump the quality down a little bit more and see where the quality gets so bad that I don't want that. I'll bump it up again. But I think I'm going to leave it higher than I would otherwise want it. And just do what I should have done from the start, I guess, is just like recompress the same video down to every quality that I want to test. But I have to write a script for that, and I don't want to write a script for that, so I haven't done it. So there. So I'm not sure how much longer we will play this game. I would say on the scale of, I don't know, Control, the game Control to the game, I don't know, is there a game that I actually just don't want to play? Destiny? On a scale from from Control to Destiny, this is a Kerbal Space... No. It's not that I don't like it, it's that it's... There are games that are more fun all around, I think. And I wanted to play... Well, do we want to do... Oh, I was gonna look at, like, doing a moon transfer, but this is actually in 2 parts. I guess one is the actual transfer from Kerbal to the moon, and one is landing on the moon. And by extension, other airless bodies. But I have been watching people play older kind of... I don't know. I was watching someone play Final Fantasy X, which... Not that I want to get into it, but the chat was like raving about how good Final Fantasy X is. And I feel like I'm on another planet because it is not a good game. But it made me want to play Chrono Cross again because it's kind of the same era. So I'm like, well, they've just re-released Chrono Cross. Let's go check it out. I forgot that the Chrono Cross that they released on like Steam and Switch and all the modern platforms is just the original game in an emulator. But it's not even a good emulator. It's an emulator with bad settings. And it's like... So you cranked up the resolution a little bit and said, oh, look, the lines are like... The lines are sharper. We remastered it. But I actually just own the original Chrono Cross. So if the new Chrono Cross is just old Chrono Cross in an emulator, I can do that myself. So I figure I haven't done it yet, but kind of get back into the emulation scene, as it were. It's changed a lot since I last tried it. I know RetroArch seems to be like the way to go. So I guess I just need to find out how to get a PlayStation emulator going, because I have a PS2, and those are backwards compatible with PS1. And then I have Chrono Cross, like legit copies of the CD, so fully legal for me to do that. But then that got me going down the route of just emulator in general. And I was like, there's a whole lot of like really old games that I used to play. And then I remembered Commander Keen actually had a re-release, right? It's on GOG and Steam. So it's like, oh, let's go see how much Commander Keen costs. And to be fair, the price isn't bad. For some reason, Steam is just like not searching. There's a problem communicating with the Steam servers. Please try again. Well, all right then. Why? I'm still recording, right? Yeah. It's not like my internet's down. Is Steam actually down? Well, I have to go to the store anyway, because there's a catch. There's always a catch with these remasters. Commander Keen. So on GOG, Commander Keen Complete Pack for $5. Great deal. Only problem is, that's a flat lie. It's not the complete pack. It's missing Keen 6, and then there was kind of a spin-off, kind of not really in the universe game, kind of like Mario 2, where it was kind of like just a dream sequence. But yeah, it's not the complete pack. Hello! Thank you for the raid. We're kind of, if you're here for Kerbal Space Program, we're about to start, I think. But I was just ranting on the dismal state of old games that have been remastered, but not really, so you might as well just emulate them yourself. But do you have the fix installed for the tutorial? No. I was not aware there was one. I have a game going, but I've realized there's a whole lot about this game that I forgot. So I'm like, well, maybe our goal is to get to the moon before maybe switching to another game. So I'm like, maybe I should at least... Whoops. I double-clicked one of them. To the Moon Part 1. Okay. Didn't mean to do that, but... We did have problem with an earlier tutorial. I'm just going to end this scenario. We had a problem with... was it going for orbit? I think it was go for orbit. One of the stages where you would decouple the boosters, it was, for some reason, the decoupler would not have enough force to like get rid of the engine, so it was stuck to you, and then it pushes you off course, and then the tutorial just ends because it's like, oh, you're too far off course, maybe you'll figure it out yourself. It's like, wow. Thanks, game. I'll have to figure out the tutorial without help. They closed their... I know they, like, got eaten by Take-Two Interactive, right? Are they actually gone forever? Weren't they making a KSP2? I mean, I'm not surprised. Everybody sells out and gets eaten and they promise, oh, nothing will change. Tutorial white part lists, not allowing you to build with parts not on the list. Is there... Well, Steam's kind of down, or at least my version of Steam is down. I was kind of hoping that buying KSP on Steam would give me access to mods, but it doesn't really. It just gives me access to other people's ships, which I guess is cool, but it's not what I wanted. I wanted, like, mods. Is there a... I remember a mech jeb from way back in the day that seems to be around still. Some tutorials will say place the engine on the ship for the tutorial to continue. I can read, I just can't talk. But the engine isn't in the list. Well. Oh. I guess I imagined a world where mods were just kind of like officially supported, but I mean, I guess I can see Steam not allowing DLLs like that, but I'm just kind of in general unhappy with the state of gaming right now, and this isn't helping. Oh well. Is there a KSP fan patch? Guess I do have like I want to say you could try to post, but it's probably something, either Twitch or Stream Elements is probably gonna block it, and I don't remember which one. Never mind, it worked. Oh wow, literally this year. Cool. Well, I'll keep it in mind. Hopefully it doesn't say which tutorial stage has the problem. Or... It just blows my mind. It's like, this game is hard enough, and then they just broke the tutorials. If you ever make a game and you're tempted to sell out for millions, if not billions of dollars, try to resist, because they will eat your game. It's kind of hard to resist $1 million, but I can't think of a company that's eaten another company and it been perfectly fine like they promise. But I think... Oh, we got Valentina here again. I think now is the time. I just want to switch maps. I don't think we're going to... I don't want to get too far into this tutorial. I just need a... Oh, that's Minmus. Minmus. Is that a second moon? I thought Minmus was a whole other planet, but it's orbiting Kerbal. Duna. Unknown object. Uh-oh, we're getting like super distracted. It's too small to see. But when I played ages ago, before it was on Steam, I remember trying to get to Duna, but not making it. Not quite making it. So that's as far as I ever got. Alright. Kerbal 4? Welcome to the first in a series of lessons designed to prepare you for flight around and blah 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 blah. In our first lesson, we will be starting from low Kerbal orbit. LKO instead of LEO. The studio that developed this wasn't a game studio? I know they were a very small group of people that did it. Put out one last update. Yeah, that, what's it called? The last, it was called The Last Something, right? My search techniques are not working. I think the internet is just... I'm angry at the internet is angry at me. Let's just go to Wikipedia then. Yeah, final version. It was called On Final Approach. Last version ever. Is Take-Two still around? Yes. For some reason, I thought Take-Two was actually eaten by somebody. Maybe it was, 2K. Maybe it was 2K that I was thinking of. They got eaten by Take-Two, coincidentally. No, Take-Two built them. I don't know anymore. I'm just going to stop talking. Yeah, Take-Two is the one that bought Kerbal, and they have done nothing with it. they actually put, like, I saw a bunch of posts on Steam about, like, spyware, like, analytics tracking thing they stuck on DRM, and everybody flipped out, understandably so. And then they took it back out, and it's like, oh, so that's the route we're taking, huh? Good. Like, there's a reason I haven't played Doom Eternal yet. Because when it first came out, they had the de novo DRM in it. And it's like, Steam in and of itself is a DRM. Why did you add a worse DRM on top of it? And they're like, we're so sorry, we'll put an update out to remove it. And that was like months after release, and by then I'm like, the train's left for that game for me. I probably won't play that unless I start playing a Doom binge or something. Yeah. Squad, the developer for this, sold it to Take-Two. But I thought Squad was making Kerbal 2, but that's disappointing that it's not, because now it's who knows, it's kind of just up in the air if it's going to be any good or not. Yes, definitely. KSP has the modding community for sure. Which, what's that? There were a couple games that, like, I know VR chat is one of them. Kind of, they got the idea that they were mainstream now, so they actually just blocked add-ons. And it's like, dude, the entire reason you are anything in this world is because of the add-ons. Fun fact, I haven't finished. Is it just called Doom? The new Doom? There's Doom Eternal, but the Doom that came out before Doom Eternal. I've only played a few levels of that. Doom 2016. Yep, never finished it. Maybe someday. Maybe we'll rewind the clock all the way back. Because I've been kind of got sidetracked, but I was looking at the old Commander Keen games, and I think I want to play them. But the versions on Steam and GOG are not the full set like it says it is. So I'm like, what if I play Commander Keen, get DOSBox up and running, and then kind of branch out? Because I haven't played all of Commander Keen either, but we played the first one to death, and then there was Keen Dreams, which is kind of a bridge game between the first three and the last three, and then played Goodbye Galaxy a bunch, which was 4. And then we had a demo for 6, which is Aliens Ate My Babysitter. Great names for those games, I might say. By the people who made Doom. Back when... way back in the day. Good old games. Now it's been 30 minutes of nostalgia and hating on modern modern games. And here I'm just orbiting Kerbal. That was ID Software. I'll probably get into this when I actually do play Commander Keen. But everybody's favorite gaming dude, John Carmack, the Epic Game Studios guy. I don't remember what came first, if it was Epic or ID Software. I guess I could open up his page. Maybe, you know what? Maybe today is just a chit-chat day, not so much a gaming day. No, I'm just gonna look here real quick. Let's see. Wow, I'm going. This is going down the rabbit hole. Commander Keen was published by Apogee Software, otherwise known as 3D Realms, otherwise known as the company behind the infamous Duke Nukem 3D. But I thought Apogee turned into Epic, but no, they turned into 3D Realms. And here's this company, Embracer Group, popped up. Looks like they bought 3D Realms' library of games. Embracer Group is buying up a bunch of games, but they haven't really been on the scene yet. They've just been buying up. Formerly THQ Nordic. Man, you could just spend hours, like, tracking down what happened to games. Alright. To perform a successful transfer, we're trying to get from Kerbal to the moon. This is a tutorial just to prepare myself for the eventuality of building a ship to get to the moon. To perform a successful transfer, you'll need to arrange for your ship and the target to arrive at the same place at the same time. Ingenious. So this orbit is going east around Kerbal. If you really know what you're doing, you can calculate your own transfer orbit on the fly. Nope. Or you can try to eyeball it. That's more my style. However, it's much easier to use maneuver nodes, so let's do that now. Click anywhere on your orbit, then click Add Maneuver. I never figured out why I couldn't delete certain maneuver nodes. It would say Control Locked. See? It doesn't do it now. Anyway, maneuver nodes let you plan an orbital maneuver ahead of time. They have 6 handles. Green ones are prograde, retrograde, purple ones are normal, anti-normal, blues are radial, in and out. I'm not going to go into detail about these, yes, because we've already done that. You can click and drag the different handles if your trajectory is correct. Let's see. In our particular case, we want to bring the apoapsis up just enough to intercept the moon's orbit at the point around 45 degrees ahead of moon's current position. What? Is it saying here? This is 90 degrees, right? So if moon is here, 90 degrees is here. So 45. Yes? Add maneuver. Bring apoapsis. So we want to boost this. Nope. If your trajectory is correct, the orbit line will shift colors when it gets close to moon. We aren't there yet. There we go. This indicates the point where your ship will transition from the influence of Kerbal's gravity to that of the moon. The region in which the pull of that body's gravity is strongest is its sphere of influence. Yes. Moon escape. Moon encounter. If you're... Let's get to it then. With the handles showing, pull prograde until your post-maneuver orbit reaches as high as that of the moon. Or moon. But going that high is not enough to achieve the actual encounter. You may need to move the node itself until you get an intercept. We don't have an intercept yet. Wait. Whoa. I have a feeling we're going completely the wrong way. So let's go around this way. Nope, I think we've lost it. I can't. I've done this before. Delete it, please. Delete. No. Delete. Maneuver 1, orbit. Delete. Don't forget that you can zoom the camera, blah, blah. To delete a node, right-click the maneuver node while it's open, then click the red. You can also click on next orbit and previous orbit buttons if you want to move the node forward or back in time by a whole orbit. Very useful if it gets behind you by mistake. I can? Ah, that's what these buttons are. All right. Oh, wait. The bright line is where moon is coming from. All right, here we go. Woo! Oh, I think this is why... Whoa. I think this is why we were having some issues. Because you want to put the highest point of your orbit near the moon, but we were going so far. See, here at this point, we do have a moon capture, but in a year. No, 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 no. Let's try this again. Add a maneuver at the periapsis to blast. We're going to learn this thing, and you're going to sit here and learn it with me. And then wonder why my channel doesn't get any popular. Okay, it wanted us to do 45 degrees in front of the moon, which that's pretty close. That must be what the general idea they are. Okay, we've got some funky orbit. So down here, can we like switch to this? Can we switch our camera to this? No. So at our periapsis, we have a maneuver. We head off this way to the moon. We have a moon encounter after 3 hours and 54 minutes. But we want a moon capture. We don't just want to shoot around like we are. Which I feel like this is probably okay. I mean, we have a moon encounter. We're going to encounter the moon when it's here. Do we want to like aim so that our orbit like smacks into the moon? That way, for sure, we don't miss the moon shot. You've planned a trans-lunar injection maneuver. Your post-maneuver orbit will enter the moon's sphere of influence. There are a few things to notice now, so bring up your Navaball. Yep. You will find a few indicators and displays that weren't there before. You added a maneuver node. We call these Go for Orbit to... Wait, what? The bar on the right, indication of delta V, change in velocity. So we need a burn time of about 2 minutes. Below that, you will see approximate time necessary. How much fuel do we have? We have 113 seconds. So, again, about 2 minutes. Below that, you will see the blah, blah, blah. New timer also counts down to the moment your ship will reach a maneuver node. If for some reason your maneuver node gets messed up or you delete it, just replot a new one. All right. Speed up to here. Actually, that is not a good, like... We're actually changing our... I don't think we can change it, though, can we? Can we rotate this somehow? No. And we've, like, messed it up. Are we going through the moon? Not quite, but... Oh no, I scrolled something. What kind of... You can scroll... Oh my gosh. I had it. I was going to enable that orbit, but we have a problem. You know what? Maybe we recovered it? No. Well, Mr. Gene Kerman thinks we are still on track, so we're going to rotate to prograde. Speed up time a bit. Node in 1 minute. 50, 40. You need to point your vessel down the planned vector represented by the blue cross. That is target. No. Yes, maneuver. Oh. 2, 1. He said, you know, if your burn is 20 seconds, start with... You divide your burn time in half, and then you start that much earlier than your node, but we absolutely missed that. So... Never mind. We might just reload this whole thing. Because, we're going to run out of fuel. No? No, we're not. We have a burn time of 55 seconds, and we have 70 seconds left of fuel. I'm pretty sure we wanted to put a maneuver, like, on the opposite. So the moon is here, right? And they're like, aim 45 degrees in front of the moon. And you want to aim from the opposite side of the planet. So we wanted to put a maneuver here over the crater, I think. Would have been a lot better. Alright, well, there, control locked. Kerbal Space Program maneuver control locked. Why? Control lock means you don't have control of the ship. Generally, this means you don't have a pilot on board and no communication to Kerbin. What? Is it because where does it give us, like, I thought it told us up here with the time warp if we had a, like, communication with Kerbin. Extend. Anyway, we had a kind of a bum no. Hmm. The problem is I know I'm doing something wrong, but I don't know how to fix. I think it's just because I'm doing the radial. I just want to change the apoapsis, right? I just want to go prograde because that's the easiest. But the moon is here. You know what? we're gonna restart and probably get there faster anyway. All right. Click anywhere in your orbit. Add a maneuver. It just wants to moon here. 45 degrees is about here. About-ish. So we want a maneuver here-ish. And just boost the AP. Perfect. Reduce it a little. We will have a moon encounter in 3 hours. Point toward the maneuver, please. We have a 1 minute, 10-second burn, so we want to start at 40 seconds until the node. No, 35 seconds. Because we want to... Oh, unknown object. Last seen 3 seconds ago. So our burn time is 1 minute, 10 seconds. We want to cut that in half and start the burn that many seconds before we hit the node. Makes perfect sense to me. In our example, reading this tip means you should start your burn about T40 seconds. Like right now, then. The rocket is only in my left speaker, and it's kind of weirding me out. There. "20 seconds until engine cut off." 10 seconds until engine cut off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh. Oh, perfect. You may have noticed your actual orbit is not exactly the one you planned. This is because real burns are never instantaneous. However, close enough is good enough as long as the trajectory markers are showing that we got a moon encounter pretty close to the one we wanted. I mean, say what you want, but that's pretty darn close. You're still not satisfied, you can fine-tune it a bit, but be careful not to overdo it. A counter burn can undo a goof, but you don't want to be wasting fuel. Now we'll wait for you to be sucked up by the moon's gravity, but since that can take around 6 hours, you'll probably want to use a warp here trick. Control locked. Again. Extend antenna. Maybe that'll give us communication with Kerbal. Okay, I kind of still want to get rid of this maneuver, please. Why? That control locked thing, super annoying. What does Reddit have to say? Do you have a pilot or probe core? How about a good comm path to the KSC? Okay, so it must just be a thing. To just inside Moon's sphere of influence. So speed up a little more. Sphere of influence in 4 minutes. Wait, this is why I want to get rid of the stupid waypoint. Which one's the real one? 6 minutes. You are now in Moon's sphere of influence. And the Moon's the only way gravity affecting the motion of your ship. If your periapsis is hiding... I should just read this whole thing. If we didn't do anything, you'd whiz on past it and escape. You will need to slow below escape velocity. Burn retrograde at periapsis. To be captured and insert into Moon or orbit. It's best to change your apoapsis at periapsis, and capturing is effectively changing your... Yeah. If your periapsis is hiding under the Moon's surface, that means you will crash unless you do something. You can fix this... Okay. Be using the maneuver node again to perform the capture burn and insert into Moon or orbit. Add a node at periapsis. You mean here? We are literally going that... Are we... We're going this way now? We'll get there in 50 minutes. I can't actually place... There we go. Sheesh. No, I want to burn... Whoa. How high? Current eccentricity is 5.61. We want 0.8. Eccentricity is how oval-shaped our orbit is? I believe. Look, we're going to orbit 100,000 kilometers, not 100,000, 100,000 meters. I kind of don't get what's happening. Okay, we are moving in this direction. Okay. It's because we have two poles of gravity now, right? So we have a pole of gravity. Here's our orbit around Kerbal. And here's our pole around the moon. So we are on both trajectories. I think the yellow orbit is moving with us. No? I don't know. One of the things I can do is grasp concepts. One of the things I cannot do is grasp them quickly, which is why I did not do a bunch of math courses for my computer degree. We need to burn retro? Okay. The maneuver, we're pointing toward the maneuver, but the maneuver and retrograde are the same, it looks like. We will burn in T-minus 15 seconds to the node. No, we need more like T-minus 20. 23? Sure. No. That's wrong. We need a little less. There we go. All of our trajectories are changing. And what's our eccentricity? 0.72. If your periapsis is higher than 200,000 meters, you'll need to lower your apoapsis first. Well, yes. Because okay. Below 200,000. So we need to put an extra maneuver at periapsis to slow down. Nope. New maneuver, please. I said new maneuver. Why? It's putting maneuvers like a bazillion miles away. Control locked again. I just kept mashing it until the control lock went away, so sure. We want 117. The halo number. Whoop. I don't think we're going to get them both at 117, but oh well. Okay, we will reach the node in 4 hours. How very mooner. Ooh. Do we have... I can't see with the light in my eyes. Do we have solar panels that we should be using? Those are parachutes. I don't think we do. We have battery. Are these landing struts? They are. Okay. Actually, we can warp ahead. Flip the ship. We must burn retrograde at the point of the maneuver, which is... Ooh. It's a new Kerbal. Oop. You know, when it's like a new moon and you can't see it because the light's, yeah, it's a new Kerbal. In 10 minutes, we have a burn time of 9 seconds. 8 minutes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we want to burn at about 5 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6. Burn thrusters. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cut engines. Yeah, good work. You're now in circular orbit around the moon with a ship fully capable of landing. Capable of landing anyway after you decouple the transfer stage, so that's not in the way. Today you've learned how to maneuver nodes to plan future orbits. Yay! Landing on another body is both exciting and terrifying. Yay! A round of applause! It only took us an hour of talk. It took us 30 minutes to get to the tutorial. Not that I'm complaining. And then 30 minutes to do the tutorial. And now, here we are. Shall we? I think we crash for funsies. Retrograde. We have... so the tutorial's finished. I'm going to attempt to land without changing tutorials. So we need to eject. Oh my gosh. It's so dark. Turn on the lights. Lights on? There are no lights on this ship. Lights off. No idea where it went. There it went. Goodbye, engine. It's so dark. We should do this on the light side. Yeah, so we need to activate this engine. Activate. You know what? Let's add a maneuver here. Nope. It's like, because we can't communicate. There we go. Control locked. Okay, we'll be landing on the light side of the moon. Oh, we need to activate the landing struts. Deploy shielded. The problem with this is that there are no parachutes on the moon. Okay, shift just powers up the engine a little tiny bit. I think when we're landing, we always want to burn retrograde because that's always... No, we want to burn prograde. Because we want to try to increase our speed while we're landing so we don't slam into the moon and die in a fire. 4, 3, 2, 1. Did we achieve? Yes. Somewhat. Oh, I tried to shift. Don't shift. We want to burn. No. Where's the moon? Where'd the moon go? There's the moon. No, we want to burn retro. I guess we'll find out. Kerbal, please let us delete this. Maneuver. Docking mode is for docking with a ship, not docking with a stellar body. Can we delete that now? No, of course not. Why would we be able to delete? There. Oh no, we want to, what is it? We want to be radial out. No, radial is not necessarily the surface of the planet. It's just aimed toward the inner point of the orbit. And our orbit is not like perfectly... We have a ground measurement. 21 kilometers. 20. I guess I'm going to be trying to land this manually because I don't think we have an option here for Valentina to land us. 17 kilometers to the surface. 16, 15. 14, 13, 12, 10 kilometers. I'm assuming that the top of our nav ball is straight up. Maybe we do want retrograde. Slow our descent, please. I've taken manual control. I think we are going way, way, way too fast. And also going up. We're going to use our fuel to slow down. Okay. We are slowly, ever so slowly tilting again. We don't want to hit the ground so fast. I'm trying to slow down our surface descent down here. And when we parachute, we're like between 5 and 10. Oh, we might be doing it. $900 meters. I'm not saying much because I'm concentrating. I think we're okay. We're going to hit the ground at about 10 meters per second. That's still kind of like, I wouldn't want to hit the ground at 10 meters a second. Nine meters per second. We are 180 meters from the surface. 160, 150. We can descend a little faster, I think. 90, 80, 70, 60. And cut engines. We landed, isn't it beautiful? We didn't explode. There's no ladder for Valentina to climb down. EVA. Wait, she can transfer? That's a fuel tank. That's also a fuel tank. It's like, what part of the ship will you transfer? What? Crew report? We don't need any of that because, you know. EVA. Oh, can't EVA in this scenario. Well, we landed. Can we tip the ship over and like rocket across the surface? Because I mean, this is what they did not want to happen on the Martian. SAS off, because we just woo! Well, SAS on. Just in the direction that we're. Nothing happened. Everything's okay. Now, we can have a little, we can have a little looky at, what we're doing here. So, we've got a mission to land on the polar ice cap. Walk around and take some surveys. Now that we have a basic control of orbital mechanics, I think we could get up here. How much money have we got? 185K. What's our R&D like? We have 66.6. 66.6. So we have airplane parts, which I will not be making use of. We have general construction, which it looked like launch gantries and such. Strut connectors, decouplers, an advanced rocket, which seems good. I still don't know what a star shot is. And I'm going to wiki it because I'm shamelessly trying to learn. The primary use of the star shot is for entertainment. Great. Its smaller size, mass, and cost makes it better suited than Starshot 32. It's a fireworks show. There's a whole thing about oh, never mind. It was like you could use a star shot to propel a vessel through Cal 1000 overclocking, which that seems to just be abusing the physics of the engine of the game to make propulsion. And it's like, no thanks. But what we really want is electrics in the future anyway. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, we wanted the electrics before the solar panels and stuff, so we could have just like an indefinitely. We could start making probes and things. So we just need more science. I said science again. This was our booster. Only cost 14K to build. It's not the greatest, but it's good enough. We want to tilt this thing north. I'm trying to figure out what direction. Yes. No. We can rotate this, right? Not now, I don't think. We could just try to launch it here and then roll it and then pitch it. We're gonna just experiment here, shall we? Do we have... Yes, observe. Conduct observational surveys of Kerbal near sector. This, that, and the other. Take an EVA report. Okay. Whoops. SAS on, please. It's not super great, but good enough, I think. And again, maybe not. I mean, we are going north, I think, or is this... Yes. Now we have a gimbal engine with which we can use to go north to some extent. This way. This way. I'm gonna make it into at least lower orbit, I think. Okay. We get to AP, add a maneuver. We do want to, like, normal a little bit. We're probably not going to get exactly where we want. I have a feeling if we do this, we're going to overshoot. Or not overshoot, but undershoot. We can try it. We need to activate this engine. No, 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 no. Whew. Not yet. How much fuel do we have? 28 seconds. We have a burn time of... Oh. ...20 seconds, so we need... Once we will start the burn at node T-10. And burn for 20. Four, three, two, one. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Engine cut. What's our actual trajectory? We overshot, but that's fine. We can burn retro. We will also probably... probably have some atmosphere drag, right? We'll probably slow down anyway. Probably slow down a lot. In which case, I'm thinking maybe we keep burning prograde. Or at least keep aiming prograde, and then... if we start to undershoot too much, we can speed up a bit. It's beautiful. We've switched to Jeb, apparently. Last time Valentina snuck on board, but... she was the first Kerbal to orbit, so... she's on vacation. I'm gonna speed it up a little. Okay, we have hit atmosphere, which means we should start having some drag. Which means we will be slowing down. Which means our overshoot should self-correct to some extent. And I'm pointed prograde in case it's too much. But it's actually looking like we might want to burn retro. Saying we don't have enough to burn. Or do we? We're going to be eyeballing it. We have a burn of 7 seconds to slow us down a bit. Oh, we are re-entering. Hopefully the engine does not blow up. We will hit the engines in 4 seconds. Now. And cut. That's probably too hard. I'm going to point prograde again, just in case we need to... Oh, we burning? We're probably okay. Probably. Something has exploded. We are not okay. Woo! Have we lost the parachute? No. I think we made a mistake. Can we walk over here, you think? How far is that? Probably a long way. That's a very long way. But things were exploding on our ship during re-entry. That wasn't great, but we survived. I think it was all of our science equipment. We only have a barometer left. Do you think we can walk? Let go. I'm only going to walk like a few minutes, maybe not even that long, a few seconds. And then like check the map to see how far. Not at all. Revert. It almost worked. Let's try it again. SAS on this time. Go north. We need to turn a little bit. Uh-oh, something happened. Yeah, it clipped our engine. Great. Revert. Launch. want a little bit, not like straight up north, a little to the left. To the east? I'm hoping this helps with some control. What exploded? Was it the thermometer? We were too hot in our ascent. Sure. All right, we want to increase our, again, by quite a lot. I think we just want to aim there. We only have a 4-second burn, so on the way up, doing most of the heavy lifting on the way up seems to have helped a lot. Three, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay. So now, to save on our equipment, we want to face the main engine retro, take the heat. Because we still might need it. No, you know what? I think we're probably gonna get rid of it. That'll slow us down a little bit. We are over. For the most part, it would be nice to deploy the chutes now. Like now. We overshot. Unsafe. Probably should have kept the engine, huh? Probably can't walk there either. Well, we might be able to. No. Well, we tried. Should we try one more time? Whoops. EVA? Unavailable. Why? Because it's warp? Can we time warp? We can. Well, we're just, take a hike, Jeb. Surface speed 1.6 meters per second. He is making practically no progress. That is very little progress. He like spins in circles in map mode. I want to try it one more time. Maybe we can keep our engine alive during re-entry. But then I feel like that's about as good as it's gonna get, ain't it? Don't know why it's not whipping around so... Woo! I think we want to revert again. We want to go this way a little bit, right? Now attempt to... Stop drifting. Whoa. You've got a nice... And cut. Cut! Woo! This this might actually be a significantly better approach because we can come down smack right down on top of it. The only problem is I can't see exactly. It's probably close enough. You might want... No. Well... No. Well... Then again, we want to be a little higher. Alright, we're trying it. We only need like a couple... Less than a second with this engine to like... get us over there. I'm overshooting a little bit again. On purpose. Oh, I wanted to retrograde. Whoops. We can still fix it a little. Well, that might be good enough. Engine facing the direction of re-entry. Hey, don't know what's... We overshot again. Guess there's not so much... Maybe we have time for one more revert. It's like there's not as much drag as I'm expecting. Nope, the other way, please. This way. Already ruined it. Revert. Launch. SAS. Go. We want to stick to this side and tilt. At least I think so. Yes. That might be a little too much, actually. We're all over the place. Nope, that didn't work. Don't know. Well, I mean, it was sloppier. We just want a little bit. And then tilt. Not a lot. We want to go way up high and then come down right on top of it. I think we're good. We want to be over here a bit. I think stop here. I purposely went way high. Now we can do a deorbit way up high. Smack down on top. That is not enough. That might be as perfect as it's gonna get. We have a 6-second burn. We have 7 seconds of fuel. Which I think is probably gonna be enough. I think it'll be enough. We'll just use up literally all the fuel we have. Five minutes to the node. Okay. Want to burn at 3 seconds. T-minus 3 seconds. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. And well, I mean, that's as good as it's going to be. I was hoping maybe that blast helped push us in the right direction, but I don't think it did. Here we go. Nope. Maybe we need to bring along a moon buggy. Who knows? What exploded? Batteries. Okay, well, I don't know. That was a bit of a kind of all over the place this evening, but such is life. Maybe I don't know. It might be something else. Tomorrow. Don't know what. At least not yet, but we'll see. What kind of contracts revert flight to the vehicle assembly and get it, at least get it off the launch pad. I mean, we could land on all these different sites. We need to perform a spacewalk in orbit of Kerbal. Try this. This time, try to keep your helmet free of bodily fluids. Ugh. We need to upgrade our... Ooh, we can't. Oh, no, we can. Kerbals can EVA. Guess we did that. Maybe we build an airplane next time and fly over to the North Pole. Anyway, there's stuff to do tomorrow, I guess, so. Will we do that? Will we do something else? You'll have to stay tuned, because I don't want to think anymore today, so I'm a go do something else. It's quitting time anyway, so perfect timing, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for the raid earlier from Dunbaratu. Yeah. Honestly, I've been wanting to play Super Mario World again, so it might be that tomorrow. Maybe crack open an emulator. I'll have to find out all my controls. Since I moved, all that stuff has been not set up, so maybe I'll do that this evening. I don't know. Just do something fun tomorrow. Or not. No, we will. We'll either make this fun, we'll do something fun. Okay. I'm leaving. Thanks for hanging out. And I'll put this up on YouTube whenever I can, if I remember. It feels like it's been a month since I last streamed, so everything's kind of like you think you had a habit down, but then you had a holiday weekend, and then all it took was a day to just kind of like forget where you were. So yeah. I'm just checking my dashboard real quick. Okay. I'll see you later. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.